As a kid, did you ever dream about having a perfect pet and then showing it off to all of your friends? I remember when I was younger, I begged my parents to get a pet until they finally got me one. I remember having a dog when I was younger, and I don't remember ever not having one on the farm. Whenever I was bored or didn't have anything to do, I'd just go outside and play with my dog or go on a walk. Pets have many benefits. They can help with mental and physical needs. They're a great drug-free therapy for common mental disorders and just if you need a companion. So I recommend a pet for anybody that needs a companion or if they have a common mental disorder because they can help with that. So I'm going to talk to you about some problems that arise with Americans when they face depression and anxiety and a simple solution to that problem. So let's talk about depression first. Depression is a very common mental disorder in America. As stated in Very Well Mind, depression is found in people of all ages. Usually finding a solution to depression is pretty hard, and finding how it starts is half the problem. Even though depression is found in most all ages, it's very hard to cope with it when you're a kid. Some reasons that are hard to cope with kid is when you're a twin or you're adopted. Being a twin, you always have constant competition between each other, and you might be jealous of the other twin and just maybe think that your parent is favoring one child over another. Adoption is pretty hard too because they are overwhelmed with all the new surroundings and they just don't know who they are yet. With depression, your peers might treat you differently. They might treat you as they might ignore you altogether, or they might pay special attention to you, which you don't want either. Another common disorder is anxiety. Anxiety is when you're worried about a certain event or something that doesn't have a certain outcome. It is usually more common in adults because they have so much to worry about, but also it's twice more likely in women. It's stated on the website ADA.org that 25.1% children between 13 and 18 are infected by anxiety. Usually with kids, it's hard for them to focus in school if they have anxiety, and it can often lead to substance abuse. And with the substance abuse, it leads me to antidepressants. The Harvard Medical website explains that antidepressants can have many side effects and become addicting and dangerous. Some common side effects are nausea, insomnia, muscle and joint pains, and many more. These are just common and temporary side effects, but a more serious side effect is a reduced amount of blood clotting, which can lead to a higher risk of internal bleeding. So with that, just a common and very cheap way to cope with these disorders is to get a pet. If you've ever had a pet, you probably noticed how much they love to make you happy. And whenever you're in a certain mood, they always want to make you smile. As stated in March of 2019 on the website Health Guide, that pets can help you cope with depression, anxiety, and stress. Pets often, like cats and dogs, have adapted and attuned to our emotions, so they know what we are feeling. They often know what emotion we are feeling before we even notice it. Whenever you are lonely, you can often just have a pet there, and when you're lonely, you start thinking about sad things and what's going wrong in your life, and if you have a pet there, it can break up that chance. Also, you can talk to your pet. Many people don't want to tell other people their feelings because that might spread out, but if you tell your pet, they're not going to tell anybody. On the website WebMD.com, it states that in a recent survey by the Human Animal Bond Research Institute, that 74% of pet owners say that having a pet helped their mental health. Also, pets can help with exercise. If you need exercise, if you have a dog, you can just go on a walk or a hike. Also, if dog owners say that it helps reach their physical exercise requirements every day. Fun fact, if you walk your dog for 20 minutes a day, 5 days a week, for a year, you can lose up to 14 pounds. On the website bestfriends.org, it says that adopting a pet is the best way to get a pet. So when you're looking for a pet, make sure that you look to adopt before. And when you're trying to find a pet, make sure you research for what pet's best for your lifestyle. A dog is harder to train, but they have more benefits. And a cat is more laid back, but they're very easy to train. So next time you search for a pet, just make sure to research which one is great for your lifestyle. In conclusion, having a pet has many benefits. So when you're looking for your next pet, make sure that you look for to adopt first. And coping with depression and anxiety, a pet can help that. So when you adopt a pet, you can likely save an animal, and that animal might save